Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 11th of October 2022. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your Tuesday. I am reasonably enjoying it. It's nice to have a pretty free day instead of being snowed under with things to do. Um, I've done just the right amount of work to keep me in food and rent, and that's perfect, isn't it, really? It would be nice if life were consistent like that. Okay, this is the Los Angeles Times expert level, as I say that. Looking email, no, okay. This is the Los Angeles Times expert level Sudoku game. Regular game for this channel whenever I have enough time to play Sudoku. And I can see something already. And so without chatting about anything else, I should get on and tell you what I've seen. What I've seen are the twos blocking across like this and giving me the first digit of the afternoon. It is afternoon here. That's the two going there. We have a nice 5 up the first column and the second column, and giving me a 5 in that block there. Oh, look, glad I've highlighted the 5s. There's a nice easy 5 to spot here. We have 6s up and 6s down, hop down, 6 will fit there. Now I've spotted this 1, but it's not quite enough just yet. I see the 1 blocking across here. I'll tell you what I see because there's no point in me remaining silent on a video, is there? I'm supposed to be explaining what I can see. So I see the 1 blocking up here, like this. That means that I know that 1 is in those squares. Over here, of course, I've got these 1s blocking up here, so I also know that 1 is possible in those squares, like that. But I don't think we've got enough here, so I've got the 1s here. Down here, that's going to put 1s into those squares, but unfortunately here we still have 1s available like that, so that's not quite enough information for me to place any of those. Of course there's an X-wing, but that's a kind of useless X-wing because there's nothing to eliminate, right? Let's just go through on a digit by digit base. Should I do that? Hang on. Yeah, let's just spend a little bit of time looking at the digits because it at least acquaints one with the grid, right? I mean, sometimes you need to look at these grids. Some of you play the game by memorizing the numbers. I could never do that. I think that's just an impossibility for me. That's nice. 4 up, 4 down, 4 across. Let's immediately place 4 there. Now I think this is more useful. We've got 6 blocking up here and 6 blocking across here, so that means we have 6 in one of these 2 squares, which in turn blocks up here, and the 6 blocking across these 2 squares here, that puts a 6 into that square there. Oh, okay, I've only just spotted the 9 blocking across here. Now, I said earlier on 1 blocks across here, so we've got 1 and 9 blocking across these squares. So we know that 1 and 9 must appear in these 2 squares. That means that in here we do not have 1 or 9. So we have 2 and 7. So the 7 blocks here, that's the 7, and that's the 2. So if this is 1 and 9, these 3 squares must contain 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we've got 2 blocking these 2 squares, so the 2 is there. And then 3 and 4 will be up here. And 1 and 9 must be in these 2 squares then. Right, so the 9 blocks across here, so that's the 9. And this is the 1. 1 blocks across here and up here, so that's digit 1 just there. Right, let's investigate this set down here. We are looking here for 3, 4, and 7, and look at that, we've got 4 and 7 in the same row, so that's got to be our 3 then. Obviously 4 and 7 there, that's not going to do a great deal just yet. And so down here we are looking for 1, 8 and 9, and can't do much about that at the moment. We've got 1 and 8 like so. Okay, so let's look elsewhere, see what else we can find. There are no completed digits just yet, by the way. Right, let's just have another look here and try to get some patterns in my head about where things are or where they are not. Nothing's changed here, that's the same pattern as it was before, I think. With the 2's now, we have 2's like that. We've got 2 blocking down here, 2 down here, and 2 across here. See, it's good that I discussed these things with you. Enables me to see things more clearly. So we've got 2's here and 2's here, so nothing else we can do about those just yet. We'll have to hold off on that. But I like the look of this 8 across here. So what does that mean? It means 8 blocks up here like this. We've also got 8's blocking like this. So not that great, but so let me do that again. 8's like this, so 8's are here, 8's are like that, and like this. Okay, I just like the look of it because it left like an 8 in a column like that. I always like the look of that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. You probably do. Where was I? I was looking at 2's and I decided nothing to do about the 2's. Right then, so let's continue on with the 3's. Oh, look at that, there's one empty square here that needs a 3 to finish that row there. As soon as I clicked on the 3's, I saw it. Right, now we have 3 blocking this square here. Just going to put 3's into those squares up here though, we don't really know enough about 3. Obviously we've got 3s here as well, and like that, but not quite enough yet. Okay. Okay, so we've got a pair of 7 and 9 here now, right? 7 and 9 like this. So this must be 7 and 9. So the missing number here has to be 8. 8's like that now. Let's have a look up here. What was missing from here? 3 and 4. So that's got to be 3 and 4 as well. 8 we're looking for here. That's 8. Oh, okay. 8 blocking up here and 8 across here. So we get ourselves an 8 here. And so if this is 3 and 4, we are left with 3 and 4 like that as well. Still no help from down here though. Come on, a bit of assistance would be nice. Where to go now? Nine hasn't been very helpful today. Okay, so now I'm looking for some maybe New York Times style of elimination somewhere, probably. Alright, I'm going to click on the digits again. We haven't got any completed digits yet. I wonder if I could work out all of the digits in this block here. Probably I can't remember, but I'll have a go. Right, 3s are in these squares. 5s are in these squares. 3, 5. 6s are in these squares. Is this a single 8? I just said 6s are in it. It's got to be a pair of 6 or 8. how ridiculous. I just suddenly thought I'd made a mistake and thought I'd found, because I have the 8s here or here, don't I? Oh, damn. Oh, that's 6 or 8. Hmm. 3, 5, 6. Nine. We only got one restriction on the 9, and 9 is only blocked from this square. It can go everywhere else. How many 5, 7, 7, 2, 1, 4. It's 4 numbers. Okay, we've got 3, 6, and 8 missing from this row here. We have 6 and 8 in this column, so that has to be where the 3 goes. Two, 4, 5, 7. I'm looking at this column here, and I'm looking at the 6 and 8 blocking this square, and I see the 6 and 8 blocking this square. I happen to know that this has to be 6 and 8 because that's all that's left here. But then we've got our 6 and 8 in separate squares here, so this causes a real problem. 6, 8, 7 and 5 are other missing numbers, so 7 still possible there, and 5 still possible there and there. So oh dear, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this without pencil marks. The 9s have been a complete washout today, I must admit. Digit 9, you haven't given a good account of yourself. You've let me down. Let yourself down. You should be ashamed. Oh, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Okay, so I'm going to put in some pencil marks then. Okay, missing from here 3 and 4. Missing from here and here 3 and 4. Missing from here and here 1 and 9. Missing from here and here 4 and 7. 1's missing here. 8's missing here, and 9's missing from any of them. 9's also missing down here. 2's missing like this. 1's, what do we know about 1? 3's obviously there. 3's here. Oh, let's finish off this here. This is 7 and 9, right? And also we've got this 8 blocking across here, putting 8 into those squares. I know 8's happen to go there. Anything else I've forgotten that's easy to do? Certainly, pair of 4's must go there. Pair of 5's are in those squares, and here, and there. 6's then appear like this, and down here, and as a pair in those squares. Much about 7's, 8's, and 9. Equally scarce material on 9. Right. Okay. So I think that's it. So obviously this shoot and this shoot is done already. So I might as well just start in the middle. Let's see what we've got. We've got 1's blocking down. Like so, we can place 1's in those squares there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks here, 7 blocks down here. So we get 7's in those squares. 8 and 9. Okay. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across here and 7 blocks up here. So 7's are there. And we're looking for 9 blocks here. That's your lot. So we got a pair of 7 and 9 here like this, and a unique rectangle. Okay, great. So that's got to be a 6 because we've got 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 6. So the 6 goes here. And this will be 8, and the rest of the game will be easy. But I could not find that unique rectangle without putting in some candidates, unfortunately. This will not be 6 either. 6 must be here. But I think the rest of it will be easy. Now, of course, the 7-9 pair here means I have to get rid of this 7 and 9 as well. So what am I left with? Okay, maybe I need to put in the rest of the candidates here. So, well, we know the 7 and 9, right? I mean, this can't be 7 or 9 down here. So now we know that 9 is only allowed in those squares there. So we can remove these 2 9s here, and then that's going to give me a 1 in that square because that block is actually finished. So I can get rid of candidate 1 there. And now that's going to put a pair of 1s in those squares there. And that's where we have a pair of 2s, so now we've got a pair of 1 and 2, so we can remove the 5 there, and now we know that 5 must be in this square, and therefore 5 goes in this square here and must not go here. I haven't filled in all the candidates in this block yet, so I've got to be a bit careful. But obviously I have done all the candidates here, so this actually is a 3 and a 5 fits here, and then 9 goes here and 7 finishes off the block. That means you're a 9, you're a 7. And the last digit to get here is a 3. We need an 8 for this column, and 9 finishes there. So our 8 here puts a 9 into this square with an 8 here. That means the 9 has to go here. We can delete that excess 9, no longer needed. And okay, so 4 and 7 blocking across here, 4 and 7 here, right? 4, what's the other number? 4, 7 and 3. Okay, so the 3 blocks down here and the 3 blocks across here. So that in fact is our 3, putting our 4 into that square, 3 in that square. Our 4 now blocks here and 4 blocks across there, so that's the 4. And this is 1 and 2, so this has to be a 7 then. So 4 goes here, 7 is there. 8 obviously in this square now. And not much more to go now, just a few little bits and bobs. We've got a pair of 1 and 2 here, so this has to be a 4. And this must not be a 4 in any eventuality, and it also must not be a 7, and therefore it can only be a 1. That puts a 9 into this square, 1 into this square, 2 is here, 7 is here, our 2 puts a 1 into that square, 2 into that square, 4 gives us a 3 here and a 4 there. That's it for the, what am I playing? I don't know what this is, New York Times expert level game. I needed pencil marks, maybe you didn't if you spotted that unique rectangle up there, or otherwise maybe the unique pair in the column there. Either one of those would have probably given you the rest of the game. That's it, thank you very much, see ya, bye bye.